Kenneth Okonkwo allegation of scam and bribery from against Peter Obi. When I watched the clip, you know, the only thing when I seen Andy Okeke, when you look at his face when he was saying this, I can see pain. I can see anger. But which kind of pain? Pain of person where be say, where somebody carry him along, be like saying, no, they two carry him along. Because that is exactly what I'm saying from what Andy, say, Kenneth Okonkwo, which we call Andy. Those are some of the things I saw in his face. Pain. P2B, you are not carrying your boy along, and it is so painful. I think he's so mad at you for that. Not even any of this. Let's hear him.
Because of leaders like this, that is why Southeast has been coming last in Nigerian politics. Southeast people are marginalized in the federal government. We fight to eat, and after that, some of our leaders are calling us and scamming us. I told them that Peter Obi is going to scam them.
Yeah, but
that is a political con man. Look at what is happening.
I'm saying that again.
You will go to diaspora. I don't give shish, but you collect shish.
So as you can see, what is happening here now? Kenneth Okonkwo is mad at Peter Obi, and I think you need to explain. You need to explain this allegation. I think they said this allegation of I think there's one allegation I saw online whether they said that they are collecting 10 million for whatever, all those stuff, or P2B collecting money. You see, people donate to P2B if it's in sense of campaign, but it's an allegation of the party that the party they are charging people maybe around 10 million or whatever. I think I will bring out the clips somewhere. But I put it this way: what I'm seeing in Kenneth Okonkwo's eye is anger towards P2B. I think Andy is still being abandoned by P2B. But that is politics for you. Either as P2B is moving, you move along with him, or you stay one place and shut up. And also, Kenneth Okonkwo, it's high time you try your newfound popularity. You see, you are popular in Nollywood. You're also currently popular in a Nigerian political landscape, especially in the media. You don't reach time where you say you need to try this for popularity. You see, P2B is enjoying his own popularity right now. You need to take a step. Run for an office. Than all this this rage in your eye. You see, what that is see for Kenneth Okonkwo's eye is rage, anger. Look at his face. Now, anger, rage. Feeling being abandoned by P2B. I think what is happening right now is that P2B is not carrying him along so much. And that is his pain. P2B, wherever you are, reach out to Andy. Instead of filing this lawsuit, carry your boy along. That's just a simple fact. Your boy is mad at you. You know they carry him along. Now the other thing where you see where they plowed, when you look at Kenneth Okonkwo's face when he was lamenting. You know they give shishi, but they collect shishi. Yes, he's a politician. He said it openly that he have openly said it that people are funding his campaign, all those stuff. And that is it. I also need to try to build an image for people to begin to fund your own campaign also. Is there? So Andy Kenneth Okonkwo, sorry, I call it Andy, there's a movie. You know, you need to run for an office. By the time you run for office, all this shouting on the media, it will calm down a little bit. You see, P2B doing massively well for himself. The only place it's lacking is this area of leadership. You see, for you to rule, I know that he's enjoying great support. At the political party level, he has lacked leadership. And that is why you see people like Andy, they are having these problems with him because of that lack of leadership mentality skill, or which he doesn't have. Maybe in the company, as in running businesses, he has that skill, but at the party level, he has not shown so much of that skill. As a governor of Anambra State, he tried, but I don't know, you see, if that same pattern will work, because he enjoyed great support when he was the governor of Anambra State. And he will not have such a support when he becomes president of Nigeria. As you can see, Kwankwaso threatening the other day, I think, yeah, threatening to pull off his group if they continue based on what they are disagreeing on a sharing of leadership and political appointments. Peter Obi, these are the challenges you will face. Peter Obi, you will not enjoy the support you enjoyed as the governor of Anambra State in case if that mentality is what you keep on in telling yourself. If you are still carrying that mentality of how good the amount of support, how your leadership was in Anambra State, look, I tell you for free, at the federal level, if you eventually will, you will not. So you need to change. So that we start seeing people like Kenneth Okonkwo with this kind of rage in their heart. It needs to change. I need to work on it so fast before it's too late. And also, people never advise P2B about this. Both his followers. Look, I'm not affiliated to any political party, but I know that P2B has good quality. Even in terms of his campaign, he's the only one that has so far trying to tell us what he wants to do and how he's going to do it. In a little way. Other aspirants, they are not telling us. They are saying, I will do this, but they are not telling us the way they are going to do it. Most of them, they say, if they talk, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu go copy, and it's a lie. Everything that you are telling us now, your agenda has what? A well drafted from A to Z. So there's no way person can copy it. All those mentality, when they run on small children. So P2B, work on yourself. Leave old glory mentality and work on yourself. It is showing in Andy's face. Look at his eye. You can see the rage in his face. That rage is because of feeling being abandoned by P2B. Nothing much. And also P2B, leave about the threat and the lawsuit and focus. Is another advice to Kenneth Okonkwo also, in order to help eliminate this kind of rage coming from your face every single time, try and run for an office. That will calm you down. By the time you win, you will now feel being compensated from all this shout where they shout. If you lose, you will now learn the hard way about politics in Nigeria, because that is how it is. Like I always say, this is the first time coming across any of my videos, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and what? At the center, share.